Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to give you your next 3-day messages. So for whatever reason, your spirit guides, your angels have a message for you via me. If you'd like a private reading, information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded similar to this, like you get a private link, and there's 3 different prices listed in the description box below. Let's just get into it. Messages for the sign of Taurus or anybody with placements of Taurus that resonate. Sometimes we just resonate with a thumbnail or a picture. Okay, opening up to whatever messages is the highest good for Taurus to have right now. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Mentally and emotionally unstable. This person is a mess on the card. Have faith. Have faith. Especially if if this is you, if you feel like, you wouldn't be the only one that feels like it's hard to stay sane in this world. There's so much happening. So, this doesn't have to be all out, complete slobbery mess. It doesn't have to be that. It can just be that we could be really holding things together, appearance-wise and on the outside, and be dealing with some pretty, tough or even serious issues, which, of course, reach out for help if you need help. It could be that I know we're having ascension symptoms. So I know that this planet is especially with all the solar activity and solar flares and things like that, we have been, and not to mention our interstellar objects, we've had different ones like that. There's a lot of things. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things that are affecting the energy here, and that can be, yes, pushing us on a fast track to ascension, but you've got to know that when you're on a fast track to anything, you're going to expect it to be really intense, right? And that's what they're saying. That was kind of like the choice when you came at this particular time, or you were sent at this particular time. So hold the faith, keep the faith. That's really important right now. And faith, to me, to sum it up, is when I have belief that something is going to happen before I see something, right? I have a belief that it just is. It just is. Faith in myself here. Faith in yourself. Faith in your abilities. You have the High Priestess card. And what's interesting that she has that cross on it, and we have that faith, and it looks like stained glass window is behind the High Priestess too, but her third eye is open. There's more in this picture that I see. It has the faith energy, but it has so much more, right? This is multidimensional feeling to me, and already ascended onto some. Maybe you're even born that way, born with a certain level of you were born with a certain level of awareness, especially about how spirituality and religion and all of that can be connected, and you're connected with the higher order of angels. You have 72. There are 72 higher order if you look at the Kabbalistic angels here, so you could be working with angels too. So yes, you're going through some stuff right now. You're really going to have to tap into your own spirituality at this time and have faith in yourself. Who's this? What's interesting about this, I look at this as like the Emperor energy, but it has a number 5 on it, which is the number for your major arcana in the tarot, the Hierophant. So that's kind of interesting, because that would be like a divine counterpart to that. This has to do with taking action of some sort. Now, it can be also a person who's a friend who's powerful indeed. But this is, I always say with the Emperor energy, that when it's out here, and it's not assigning a gender to you, the card isn't. It's just talking about the archetype. So that energy is you, if you break down the word, it's about authority, right? It's the word author is in the word authority. You have to assert yourself and write the script for your if you want to be the author of your authority. So let's see what else. See what now you can have a family member who is also going through some stuff right now with that mentally, emotionally unstable. I was just watching a video on eating disorders. Was really well, it's always sad, but it's very sad when, you know, there's an influence for a lot of people to be heavily critical on looks, and to the point of it can like develop into a problem. So I don't know, within your same household perhaps, or the issue is around your stability, your foundation, your protection. They're saying better windows. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this means that they're showing me this wood that you can that you like bleach out and it becomes clear, and how it can be made like as a window, because windows are usually the weak point of a house, you know. So it's like addressing the weak point of the situation, addressing the thing that needs to be. I'm just feeling like something's going to be made better with better materials, or you know, somebody able to get through a crisis because they're working with better past experience now, some more wisdom. Something about that, and glass, stained glass, a Tiffany glass, maybe a Tiffany lamp. I mean, the color purple really showing like royalty here. This card indicating your rank, the Emperor, high spiritual rank here. Or you're just feeling, and you can be, I feel, with that card being the first one to come out, I feel empathetic. Lots of empathy coming in. Lots of empathy coming in. Maybe it's around finances, work, or the illusion of like, what am I getting for my efforts? What that can make, I mean, this confusion, illusion. It's no surprise that we are learning that a lot of this is like a creation, a simulation of some sort, where it's an illusion, and it's like the things that are promised, or the pathways that you're told are right. They look at it's like we're being looked at as like herd, a herd of something instead of individuals, you know. And this place in itself, especially around what you do to keep yourself busy, and if it does it sustain you, your family, and possible that you've been told things that that didn't match up here. Everybody's seeing through this illusion. Everybody's seeing through the authority, because the authority is the author of something, right? I just feel like this is about taking back the storyline. They're saying, like, taking back the storyline. I'm taking back the storyline. I'm making this story mine. This timeline is going to be mine. I can have this house, my safety, my stability, my contentment. I can have my spirituality. I can have it all right here within me. And I can achieve things. It doesn't always have to be the way that it's always been done in the past. That's past. So you've achieved something that a lot of people, I want to say you've achieved something that a lot of people have not at this time. And you're really empathetic, picking up on the energies of people who are struggling with just basic, my foundation, what I eat every day. You know what I mean? Like, you have achieved something here. Yeah, single, sexy, successful. This is the energy coming off of you. These eyes, they're hypnotized, aren't they? And maybe there was a time of something like that happening to us, where we felt drawn to something only because, like, subliminally we're led there to maybe to our belief systems, things like that. Being led to some pretty big things. Travel. So you have single, sexy, successful, faith, travel. With the blue bus, maybe a bus is something that you would be taking. I don't know, or a yellow purse here, or an orange dress. She also has a red dress on in this, but single, sexy, and successful. Oh my goodness. And you have the rich girl archetype. Again, does not have to be assigning a female gender to the viewer, you. It just means that the feminine energy of being able to easily achieve what you want, your material goals here. But definitely because you're already so tapped in here with this High Priestess. You know, so you make it look easy. And if this is something that's like a prediction for you, then you have a house here. The achievement of like number one, something, and then rich, sexy, successful. Because you are ascending. Oh my goodness. And you have the rich guy. Is that the person confused? Might be. This means that you're working with the divine masculine and feminine energy that are in perfect balance. You know exactly what to do. You know when to invest. You know when to pull out. You know when to hold. So he's, I don't know what, and oh, okay, maybe about some kind of action. Maybe there's confusion on some sort of next action. I don't know, but this is turning now into a money kind of reading for you. Somebody tried to stop a destiny to stop a destiny, or somebody tried to stop progress from happening and they were unable to. See that card as representing like a stop, like somebody trying to put juju that didn't work. I don't know, because of either false information. I have false documents under here, but it's like somebody tried to put a halt to something that is in your destiny, and they can't, because you're the high priestess who is ascending here. So you're going up even more as far as to what you're going to be able to express here in the material. It will be even, you'll have even more, or you'll have more to show for whatever you want, really. You're ascending. So that's why you had to have faith. Could have even seriously caused you some problems. A health concern. I don't know. I'm not big into like saying that there's like death magic on you. I'm not a person who's like, I don't jump to that, but I do think that there's enough energies out there with that emotional pain on the bottom. There are enough people out there that if you are around their energy and they're not a good match for you, they can drain you. They can drain you of your energy and make you feel really sick or tired, or like you don't have any motivation, or maybe your mood is unstable at times. Maybe you feel like you're getting psychic attacks, and it's like directly maybe attacking your mind or your emotions. Yeah. See? That could even be an entity attachment, so you have to be, just keep, I would say, bump up your spiritual protection. Burn some sage, call in Archangel Michael for protection. But you're already, I mean, this is what they want from you. They want the energy that you have, and the life you're going to be having, you're going to be stepping into. They want that. Okay, well, give me advice then for them, Spirit. My Isaac Tarot is what we're going to use. I have the Seven of Cups. Confusion, illusion. Dang. It is. It's the Seven of Cups. Seven of Hearts. Confusion, illusion. Messing with the emotions. Something's messing with the emotions. That's why I'm messing. Why are you messing with my emotions? Eating a heart. Three of Swords on the bottom. So if it's advice, it means choose wisely, because there's something intentionally not clear. And it can also be if you feel pulled for escapism, or just escaping reality in general a lot, it can put you in that energy. Another 7. My 7's in my angel numbers. 7 means moving on from old habits, patterns, and fears. And the 7 of Pentacles, it is dark humor, by the way. It's about what you're wanting to invest in. What you will pay for, what you won't pay for. Wow. 9 of Cups. But don't doubt like your success here. I would say don't ever think anything has power over you with that health concern and stuff like that. I think you're fine and you're protected. But sometimes it just takes the awareness, and then it goes away, or can go away because of our awareness and you know, acknowledgement of your protection and calling in your protection. So the 9 of Cups, though, is when it has a little cat. It's a black and white cat too. Little blue hearts everywhere. 9 of Cups. about you can have whatever you want. What would you like? That's what would please you is what that card's about. Tell me about the Emperor. Page of Swords. And the Empress. So I asked about the Emperor. And I got the Empress. I have the Lovers on the bottom. And I have the Page of Swords. Oh, I think somebody's viewing you. I think somebody sees you as like an Empress energy, or as very beautiful. Again, effortlessly, like bringing in things that you want in life easily. Moving on from one thing to the next. Like somebody just sees that you pick up wherever you want. That's what I'm kidding. Like every decision looks like it's careful and well thought out here. And I have the most powerful divine counterparts coming together, maybe as a choice or a decision for you. And somebody who is very curious. They want to know more about you. They want to know more about your mystery, your aura. Look at her aura. So they want to know more about your mystery and your aura and who you are. Because you're the High Priestess who's ascending. So you probably are going to have a mysterious aura. Okay, Taurus. Anything else you want to add to their reading? Okay, can get information, but I think this is communication, don't you? Because I was asking about the Emperor, and it's like, well, the Empress is going to be united with the Emperor here, and looks like they're going to have a wonderful path together. Yeah, happily ever after with the Lovers. It looks good. Lots of money. And this always happens, too. It always happens. Especially in your readings. For some reason, I always get the, okay, one thing's ending and then a new thing is opening up. Like we're cutting cords with the Dear John. We're cutting cords, or we're saying goodbye because we're opening up to something that has piqued our curiosity with the white rabbit. And say, no, we want to follow the rabbit. Right? And it can be a situation that you're letting go of that is making it feel like unstable feeling. So it does say waking from the dream. So that's what I've got. All right, sending you love and light. Bye.